Hi buds, I'm Christy Joe. I'm in a hotel workout room right now. I need to film this because I've gotten so many questions about diastasis recti. I'm going to show you a few of the exercises you can be doing. I don't want you necessarily doing a lot of my other strength programs, a lot of the good, like juicy, fast, hard abs until you've really mastered the holding that I'm going to teach you. Now, normally I don't really like to show my stomach due to my very severe scoliosis. I have a very misshapen stomach, I have no waist, so please just, I'm being a little vulnerable, but I need to show you the muscles. They're like, Christy, you're in the fitness world, get over it. I'm like, yeah. Alright, so, okay, let's see if I can get closer. Okay, first things first, I just want you to sit here like this. I want you to put your hands on your low abdomen. So from your pubic bone up to the hip bones and across, we're going to be working on that low pouch, and that's where I want you thinking mentally, okay? I'll get you up here just a hair more. All right, so what you're going to do is I want you to picture drawing up like this. Okay, now that involves breath, that involves a feeling. All of this is mental. So that's why I need to talk you through it. I need you listening to me. It won't be perfect your first time or your fifth time, but the more you practice, this is about your brain connecting to some very deep muscles. So let's start here. Just picture, you can close your eyes if you need to, the low pouch pyramidalis muscle, very deep, holding right over the pubic bone, pulling in and up. So it's not about sucking in, it's more about lengthening and tightening. Let's just hold that. 10, 9, 8. Picture your belly button pinning to your spine, the low abdomen drawing in. I'll turn sideways, pulling up. You should have a very shallow breath, breathing at the top of your lungs only. And relax. Excellent. Now, we're going to be twisting side to side. So we're going to draw up, arms come up. Now we're going to twist side to side while holding this for one breath. Here we go. Pull it tight, hitting that belly button. So right here we are hitting the transverse abdominis, but most importantly is that low pouch right here. Go ahead and keep going. Low pouch is pulling up. Picturing those lines between your hip bone and the ribs, lengthening and pulling up. Lift the rib cage without lifting the shoulders. So shoulders are still pressing down. Tight, 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 tight. When you do this right, it should be a little exhausting. Let's go ahead and move to our back. I think this is the best position to show you. Okay. You are going to put your feet on the ground. Now, same thing. Draw in at the pubic bone. So now, I want you to see, like, okay, that's quite natural, just sitting there. So pin your whole spine to the ground. You may feel like the sacrum, the bone on your bum, kind of rolls up like that. That's fine. Drawing in and pinning everything down. Tight, 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 tight. Now go ahead and put your hands gently down. Keep that tightness. Again, breathing in the top third of your lungs. We're going to slowly push one foot out. You're focusing on pulling those ribs up, 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 up. Separating the line between your ribs and your hips. Go very slow. Okay, when you're here, you cannot arch. Keep your spine down. Keep that spine down. You're pulling in. Picture, not play with the hip flexor. I want you pulling from the abdomen. It's pushing down and holding very tight. You will feel it in your hip flexors. That's normal, but it's what's going on in your mind. Pulling it in. Keep pulling it in. Ribs are just weighted into the ground. Pelvis is weighted into the ground. You're pulling up and in through the abs. Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Again, it's the mindset of tightness. Hold, hold, hold. You're pushing. Go very slow. Your psoas, which connects everything in the low back, is very deep inside here and connected to all of this. focus, 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 focus. If you don't feel anything, you are not connecting enough. You need to go very slow. You've got to picture. Definitely want you to Google the anatomy of the abdomen, the psoas, P-S-O-A-S, and the transverse abdominis and the pyramidalis. I want you to see where those are. Okay, very nice. Now I would like you to do 1, 2, or 3 on both sides. Let's go ahead and do one more. And out, and focus, focus, focus. Keep the breath up. Tight, tight, tight. Push that belly button down. Now you may feel the tension in your low back. I can feel it there, and that's fine. Remember, your core is not just your abs. It's your back, it's your abs, and it's your glutes. It's all 3 of those. So if you're feeling it in any of those places, good. That's your core. All of these synergistic muscles. Okay, again, scoop it up, recalibrate. Okay, push that heel. Keep the low spine flat. Don't let it arch. I should never see any space here. Okay. When you reach full extension, go ahead and flex that glute for me. And I just want you to feel your entire core connected right there. That's such a good feeling. Drawing in. Again, it's not about a tight contraction and like squeezing like that. It's about drawing in. Okay. Oh, I came up way too fast. Very nice. Okay, let's flip over. I want you to do this on your hands and your knees now. So watch my stomach. Now this is my scoliosis side. This is where my entire spine sits and my ribs. So you're gonna see some bulkiness here. Okay, so I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna push my ribs down to the ground. Just let everything hang out here. This is how a lot of us stand. And make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders, okay? All right, so a lot of times we stand like this. Our low back is stretched, our belly is stretched, our hip flexors are pinched. So we're gonna practice lengthening that out. What I want you to do is you're going to push your belly button into your spine, draw up and then through that. See how my back is flattening and my pelvis is kind of shifting down and my back is flat. So it's almost like my ribs are connecting to my hip flexors. I'm almost even picturing my knees feeling magnetized towards the heel of my hand. My abs are feeling very tight, but again, it's not about a contraction, it's about a tightening. So try not to go into this shape right here, this cat shape. I want you to try and keep a flat back. You may even want to put a book or something on your back to make sure that you don't go too much. And release. All right, just stretch it out, so arch that back. Whenever you arch this way, I want your head to come up. Now, I am a math teacher, so this is called the head-tail connection, but it's also a yoga thing. It's also a human anatomy thing. So I want you to tuck your pelvis and tuck your head and stroke your back like a cat. And I want you to scoop your hips out while your head comes up. So again, this is how a lot of times we stand, and if you're standing like that, you're really loose and this is all hanging out, you probably have some low back pain. So we want to adjust that. Stretched hip flexors, ribs drop to the hips, and lengthening and holding in the back, okay? Let's try one more time. Ooh, this feels really good. This is the type of stuff I do, by the way, for like my scoliosis, chronic pain, and it helps immensely. You'd be amazed. It's the small things, it's the deep muscles. All right, let's go ahead and let's flatten it out. So I want you to draw up and in through the pyramidalis, that little upside down triangle above your pubic bone. Excellent. I haven't even engaged my upper abs. I'm just, wow, can you see that? Top third of your lungs, belly button is drawing and coming into your spine. Make sure your shoulders are not getting towards your ears. Just lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. The heel of your hands feels like it's drawing towards your knees. And tight, 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 tight. Let's go ahead. And I want you to put one hand in the center because we're going to rotate. Just scoop one hand out, go very slowly. If you're doing it right, it's not about getting up there fast. It's about keeping that core tight and twisting as much as you can. Because if I were going just for showing off, I'd just be like, boom, right? It's about that slow, held, sustained tension. Okay, very nice. And let's replace that hand directly. You want it in between your knees. It's just physics of balance. You draw up. Yeah, that's the ticket. Breathe, breathe, little. Okay. Okay, excellent. That's all I want you to do for right now. So now when it comes to like other exercises, some of the basics that I love are like a normal crunch, right? So if you're going to do crunches, focus on drawing up, and keep that tight so it's not so much about range of motion. All of a sudden this became a very effective crunch for diastasis recti to, over time, start coming in. So that's all for today.